Okay, that's nowhere near as loud as I thought it would be. Anyway, hello everybody!
Hello!
Welcome to Same Spirit Gaming. My name is Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
I thought maybe there would be some sound settings that would turn up the volume on all that. But anyway, so I am going to be playing the original Sonic the Hedgehog.
I love it.
And it's so old it uses the old like Xbox 360
Yeah, wow,
interface.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. It's like in a box on your screen.
Yeah, well, because it wasn't, like, the original game wasn't made for, like, widescreen displays, but I'm playing it on a widescreen. Come on, there we go. Yeah, invincibility.
Awesome. I love it. So, Tails does not exist in this one, right?
Correct. There is no Tails in the first game.
And I made a clip where we were playing Sonic Generations, and we were playing 2D Sonic, and I was like, has it always been this zoomed in? Well, I guess the answer is yes, because this is very zoomed in.
Nope. There we go. I'm like, let me in the ring.
Nice.
But, yeah, I think part of what's weird is, in Generations, is that, like, you kind of go faster than the original game, and
Yeah.
so they,
That's true.
I mean, definitely based on a comment that I saw, I guess they might have used, like, a dynamic sort of camera thing to, darn it. Basically, like, it zooms in and out in Generations, depending on just, like, where you are in the level, and, like, how much they think you might need to see at a given moment. But I don't know if they did a very great job, if that's the case.
Yeah. No, I mean, he just goes so fast, there's no way to react, in my opinion. But you're right, this is slower. You have time to react.
Alright, this is where it's really easy to get in trouble when you have the invincibility, because you tend to want to go fast, but then you might fall into the spikes there.
Gotta go fast! I mean, be careful!
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes! The secret.
Another chance.
Yeah, what do you
Emerald.
get in the secret levels? Do you get the Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah.
Okay. It's been so long since...
Which way am I supposed to be going for this one? Not that way, but...
Oh. Special stage.
But also, these stages go really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There we go. Boing. Boing. Like I needed a shield on top of invincibility, but whatever. Yep. Scream. Whoa. Okay.
That looks weird.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, if you go at just the right speed, then you don't really need to jump along there.
Yeah.
But that would have required slowing down. And crud. Oof. Okay.
You had the shield.
Right, boss time.
Before he even got that ball out, you'd hit him like 6 times. That was awesome. Oh no!
Well, since there's no chance at a Chaos Emerald here, it doesn't matter as much how many rings I end with.
Yeah. Exactly.
Only if you care about the score. Which, does that even really matter a whole lot in this case?
Yeah, I mean, only if you're, like, competing with somebody. Oh, I got a higher score. Marble Zone.
Oh, yeah, now this one... I remember seeing, like, a speed run... specifically of this level, where there's, like, a specific spot... At least I think it was this one. It was definitely one of the Marble Zone... levels. But, like... really early on, there's a certain little, like, crack between the platforms and stuff. And, like, if you balance yourself just right on it, you could basically just get a glitched out skip of most, if not all, of the level.
How hard is it? Can you do it?
I don't remember where it is, so... I'm gonna say no on that.
Did you hear about the patent that Nintendo did for Pokemon?
Yeah, and basically anything that could ever be Pokemon-like.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're not aware, Nintendo made a patent for, like, the battle system, basically, where you summon something and battle it.
Yeah.
So,
and it was really, to my understanding, it was, like, that generalized, where it's, like, you summon something for battle against other summoned things.
Yeah. So, supposedly... nobody else is allowed to do that. But my question is, there's a lot of games where you do that already. Like, they're not the only ones with a game like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of a game called Cassette Beasts. That's one, and it's very similar. I don't know. There's a lot of examples, but I'm just like, how is that even possible? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I had heard about that like recently. There was some development.
Yeah, so
I guess
that doesn't just make sure that games like Pal World never are made again, but it also gets rid of like a bunch of mini games from a lot of other big franchises.
Yeah. I don't know. That is so ridiculous to me. I don't know. There's got to be a way around it, too.
But, like, somebody legally approved it.
I know, that's the...
That's the crazy part. Like... I'm not surprised by a corporation being greedy and wanting such a broad patent. But...
everybody...
But yeah, somebody approving of that legally just seems bonkers.
Maybe they got a free copy of every Pokemon game ever made. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. That would be bribery. That did not happen. I was kidding.
Tried to do a bit of a skip. Didn't get the skip to work, but found a secret little passage thing that got me an extra life, so, Ow. No.
I just feel like Nintendo had so much goodwill with their community, and they've kind of just gotten rid of all the goodwill lately, for one reason or another. Oh well.
I mean,
is there a game?
They've definitely made some bad faith moves before.
Yeah.
But some of those were more directly just individual business relations.
Yeah, well, and they were the first ones to increase the price of games, and the whole thing where games aren't on the physical chip anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. It's the world we live in. Is there any game company that, like, deservedly still has goodwill?
Whoever the Silksong devs are.
Oh yeah, that's true. And Elden Ring devs. Yeah. Sega, I feel like, has goodwill. They just, like, the games are glitchy, and you, like, as long as you accept that.
Goodwill, less good games.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
At least some of them. Although, I thought I heard the latest, like, Sonic Racer game actually got really good reviews.
Ooh.
Actually, I don't know why I'm even bothering with the block there. I'm invincible. To anything but being crushed or falling into a pit.
Yeah, that's nice. Sony also, like, used to have the most dedicated people ever, and I feel like even, I mean, like, there still are Sony bros and all that kind of stuff, but they've lost a lot of it for one reason or another. The whole PlayStation 5 Pro thing, and then exclusive drama.
Well, at least the PlayStation 6 apparently is still going to have a disc option.
Okay, that's good.
Although,
but is it backwards compatible?
That I don't know. But I heard it. I read a thing that said, like, it's a removable disc drive.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's like I have to hold on to my old Xbox One and 360 because I have so many games on discs that I know I'm gonna play later, but I won't be able to play on the new consoles. So annoying. And if they crap out on me, I am. It's just too bad, I guess. Jeez, so this is still Marble Zone?
I mean, this is the second act of it.
Okay. Like lava.
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably get into the passage of the day soon. Got
not a bad idea. That was not the right way to go there. Oh, maybe it was. Okay.
Okay, so let's see here. There has been a lot of, like, obviously we're still going through the whole after effects of the Charlie Kirk assassination. Hopefully by the time this comes out, there's not some other giant thing and this is out of date. Oh man, that's
I did not expect my invulnerability from the first hit to wear off that quickly.
Yeah, really.
But I shouldn't be surprised, because it's very easy to, like, in Green Hill Zone, if you end up in that one spiky area, it's really easy to just land on one spike and then immediately land on the other and die.
Yeah. Quick question before I get into the passage. What happens if you run out of lives? Do you have to start at the beginning of Marble or, like, the beginning of the game?
I think, yeah. Actually, it might ask about using a continue, in which case I think you'd be able to start at the... at least at the start of the zone.
Yeah.
Maybe not the same act, but...
Right.
Well...
that would be...
if it happens, we'll find out. Otherwise...
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't intend to find out, though.
No. Okay. So yeah, there's been like basically in the aftermath of the shooting, there's been a lot of finger pointing, and by that I mean, no, you're violent. Look at all these violent things you did, and then the other side, no, you're the violent side. You did this and this, and there has definitely been violence from both sides, and I know that's like a meme at this point to say both sides, but you have to look at the big picture, and you know. Okay, here's another thing, just really quickly. I feel like people need to stop feeling like if their side, quote unquote side, is accused of something, it's like some kind of personal attack on them, because you don't have to identify with that. Like if you're on the right and somebody says like, oh, you know, the right did XYZ, or the right is known for XYZ. That does not have to be a reflection on you. We're like, hey, you know, a church was shot up and the person was obviously like left wing. Okay, that does not reflect on if you're a left winger. That doesn't reflect on you personally.
I will say though, sometimes people online will try and lump a bunch of others together. That's really a big part of the problem, is like kind of the whole if you're not with me, you're against me mindset.
Yes.
So from, you know, outside influences and conversations, people are kind of lumped together whether or not they are actually similar.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I see what you're saying. Like you're lumped in whether you want to be or not, kind of a thing. But what I'm trying to say is like there's an aspect of people like take offense, you know, like outside of the internet accusations and stuff. If it's like, I don't know, like all these people that I grew up with have all these different opinions and, you know, wanted to believe that like this shooter could not possibly be on the left side of the spectrum, like left leaning or something, because that would mean they need to like you know, look at their side and try to figure something out, which you don't have to do. You don't have to do. There's crazy people and this stuff's gonna happen and it doesn't reflect on you or your quote unquote side, and I just think that's like a mindset we need to get away from, because like it causes a lot of problems. I don't know. That's a total side tangent, but it's just like something I noticed, and I don't think it's constructive to have your identity tied to a quote unquote side. Anyway, that's not even what I wanted to talk about with the passage. Okay, so there's been finger pointing, and as Christians, this is what we are called to be like. And I will read this passage. It's from 1 Peter chapter 3, and I believe we've read this before, or pieces of it. It's verses 9 through 14. 9 through 14. Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult. On the contrary, repay evil with blessing, because to this you were called, so that you may inherit a blessing. For whoever would love life and see good days must keep their tongue from evil and their lips from deceitful speech. They must turn from evil and do good. They must seek peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their prayer. But the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. Who is going to harm you if you are eager to do good? But even if you should suffer for what is right, you are blessed. Do not fear their threats. Do not be frightened. And that last part also is really important, because people watch the news and there's a lot of fear mongering, and you know, they get scared because, oh, if this person, if is on the other side. I need to be afraid of them because they're prone to violence or whatever. But do not be afraid. And if evil is done, we do not repay evil with evil. At least we're not called to.
Yeah.
Or insult with insult, which that's also important because name calling is very common as well. So you don't name call back. It's not easy, like especially in our current times. It's really not easy to. Oh, geez, that was scary. There's just a lot of anger. I feel like this shooting especially has caused both of these sides to become more like aggressive towards each other. Like you would think only one side would become like more aggressive, but I think both sides are getting more aggressive towards each other. That's just what I've noticed. Really unfortunate, but us Christians, we need to be better than revenge or fear or anything like that.
Yep.
And yeah, you don't have to identify with a side. It's way better if you don't. And it's better if you don't watch the news. It's better if you don't open X or, dare I say, Blue Sky or whatever social media. Is Blue Sky mainstream? Like, I know it exists, but do people, like... I never know about that one.
Don't think there's anywhere near as much activity on it as
Okay.
many of the others.
I'm like slightly interested in downloading it just to like look at and see what it's like, but I'm also kind of afraid to. I don't know.
Why did I take damage there? Anyway. So I do have an individual account on there. It doesn't seem too ridiculous to me.
Okay.
It's definitely a bit more left-leaning than what you would see on X.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point, basically.
Yeah. Because, you know, Elon Musk took over and decided, nope, it's got to be way more conservative here.
Yeah. It's, my whole feed, like, I don't really look at X anymore because my whole feed just turned into gore and, like, just toxic stuff. That's why I think it's better just to not use these apps, because it used to be, I know it's hard to believe, but it used to be I could open a social media app without seeing like people literally killed in a video. That's just not something I want to see. So, you know, that was nice when it wasn't like that. Yeah. But even Instagram, you know, it's just as bad. It's so weird.
Instagram, Facebook, well, Facebook, Instagram, they're both run by the same company.
Yeah, who uses Facebook anymore? I say as I post a clip on our Facebook page.
You know what's kind of funny? The one platform that people in our government wanted to really push hard to ban seems to me to actually be the most balanced.
Which one is that?
That being TikTok.
Oh. I've never really...
Like, from what I've seen, its algorithm is actually really good at sticking with what you probably want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I have heard that. Like, the more you watch of something, that's what you'll get. The question is that a good thing? because it creates like echo chambers. That's a whole different debate.
It means,
I don't know.
To me, it would seem then that it means you have better control over it.
Well, if
and so,
you're aware.
Okay, but I'm not just talking about, like, political stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I just feel like a lot of people aren't really aware of, like, that's how the algorithm works. And they're just, like, you know, they're just using the app to watch videos, not even thinking about it. So for those people, it's not like I have control over what I watch. It's just like, oh, this is real. This is like, okay, yeah, I accept this. My guard is down, and whatever this person says is fact.
If people nowadays are willing to accept literally anything that they watch, then they definitely need to be off of social media, period. Because they don't know how to interact with it properly.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that's true, which is why TikTok scares me so much, because I could just have, like, a jaded view, but I feel like that is most people. They just, like, they're not really thinking consciously about the algorithm. And, like, for example, like I said, I don't use TikTok. The only way I use it is to upload our clips. But my wife does, and she will often, like, come to me with a video, and she'll ask me, like, is this true? Is this real? And because it has, like, thousands of views and likes and stuff, like, is this actually true? And then I'll have to, like, look it up, or I'll be like, no, don't worry, it's not, you know, missing context, this is actually what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So just seeing, like, how my wife gets, like, you know, has to ask me.
That was a weird death.
Just tells me, like, how the general population probably looks at it, because if you don't feel like you have anyone you can ask, it'll just be like, oh wow, yeah, everybody's saying this is true, so I'm scared. The water's polluted, I can't drink the water here. Yeah, stuff like that. Anyway, that was a deeper rabbit hole than I meant it to be.
In another type of situation regarding other types of content, not like political or news or even just other random stuff, like, I personally have found Facebook and Instagram, since they're the only other ones I have that are really video heavy to any extent. Although I guess maybe X could be like this too. I don't really spend a whole lot of time on X other than posting stuff. Anyway, I find TikTok is far better than certainly Instagram at not giving you, like, we'll just say, more mature / like provocative content if you don't want it.
I see. Well, that's good. Because I hate that on my other runs. It's like, yeah, I don't know how to control. I just assumed every social media was like that because,
like, I literally went through the effort of, like, kind of resetting my watch history or whatever like that on Instagram, and it's still, right off the bat, wanted to give me, like, you know, videos of, like, scantily clad women and
I see what you mean, yeah. Well, it thinks that's what, I mean, it does look at your, like, age and sex, and it'll just say, oh, other people of your age and category like this stuff, you must like it too. So that just tells you what like other people are watching.
Yeah.
Which I definitely believe. Yeah, I don't know. Social media is just not great for people in general. But you know what is good for people? The Bible.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Doggone it.
Wow. Game over. Oh, man.
So you literally do have to start the whole thing all over
Oh,
again.
my gosh. Are you serious? Dude.
Well, we're definitely not going to do that right now.
Yeah. Dang. That's brutal.
I wonder. Huh, okay. You can't actually save your progress along the way, though, in this version. I just kind of forgot to.
Okay, well, I guess that's the end of this episode. I don't know what your plan is for the next one.
Yeah, maybe we can alter our usual plan a little bit to give me some time to get back to where I was.
Yeah.
But anyway, that'll be something to happen outside of recording. So,
Okay.
thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe so you don't miss any more. I will attempt to pick things back up roughly where I left them.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.